welcome to the channel. My name is Georgia and today I'm going to be watching episode 6 of Only Friends. Last episode it was San's birthday, and even prior to knowing that, Ray decided to spend the whole day with San and kind of see a day in his life because he didn't want to work on the hostel that day, he said. They had a really fun day out. They went clothes shopping in one of San's favourite stores. They went to like an indie music night, and then he got a call from his mum who sounded like she was in trouble, but she wasn't. She was calling him to a go-go bar for a birthday surprise, and that's when we found out it was his birthday. Things really seemed to be moving forward with them. When San's mother posed the question of whether Ray was more than a friend, he said, "We'll wait and see." And we waited and we saw that the night ended in disaster. Boston and Nick returned home and Boston just went into anti-mode. It's hard to know what his reasoning is really. I have absolutely no idea about Boston's mindset because to me it kind of just seems like he doesn't want anyone to be happy, and I don't understand people that are like that. He told Sand that he will never have a chance with Ray because Ray's ass is owned by Mew or something to that respect. Ray flipped out understandably and they fought, and then later on in bed Sand started crying, silently crying, and said that the Ray Mew thing is none of his business, but it is his business because he cares and he likes him and he's upset now. So, you know, the relationships are just so up and down in this show, it's crazy. Ray and Mew, not Ray and Mew, Top and Mew also had sex, so Mew lost his virginity, which is just I'm so unhappy with that because Mew is probably gonna end up regretting it when he finds out the truth. And Boston said to Nick that he wants to stop sleeping around because he doesn't really find fulfillment from it anymore. And again, I don't know if he was being genuine in that or not. Boston is like the hardest character for me to comprehend. Oh, that sounds like angry tones. Happy fucking birthday. Oh, I don't know, it started off very happily for them, and I know it is Mew's birthday this ep.
หมายถึงแม่มิวชอบผู้หญิงเหรอ
เนี่ยแม่บัวแม่ของเราเองอ่ะก็เลยขอเลิกกับพ่อเราแล้วก็ย้ายไปอยู่กับแม่หนิงอ่ะแล้วก็เลี้ยงเรามาด้วยกันนี่แหละยังไม่เคยเห็นเขาทะเลาะกันเลยอ่ะโคตรรักกันเลย
แม่เราทำแต่งานอ่ะเด็กๆก็ปล่อยให้เรานอนคนเดียวตลอด
Leaving him to sleep alone at the kid was the root of his trauma, wasn't it? When the house was on fire that one time.
เดี๋ยวปลายปีนี้แม่เราจะมาอยากให้ท็อปเจอแม่แล้วนะ
ได้ดิรับรองกันนะว่าแม่มิวเนี่ย
อยู่ตอนนั้นหรือเปล่ายังไม่รู้เลย
That's why I was thinking.
ให้เลิกเพย์บอยให้เลิกเล่นยาให้เลิกเจ้าชู้อ่ะ
Oh, he has stuck with that then, has he?
ไม่บอกเรามาดิ
พูดอย่างเดียวไม่ได้หรอกต้องทำให้เห็นด้วยต้องตามแผนก็ไม่น่ามีปัญหาอะไรครับ
แล้วก็เดี๋ยวพวกเราเชิญอาจารย์มางานแกนโอเพนนิ่งนะครับ
That'll be the finale, I expect.
พวกคุณกำลังทำเกินกว่าที่ผมขอไหวใช่ไหม
ขนาดต้านเนี่ยช่วยงานได้ตั้งเยอะเลยค่ะตึงไหมคะ
Ray had a look at his name with disgust.
เอาเรื่องส่วนตัวมาปนกับเรื่องงานแน่ๆค่ะ
ก็ดี
Sure. They're all like hooking up in the swimming pool at that hostel.
แว่นมึงหักอ่ะทำไมไม่ซ่อมปะ
He's still wearing the broken one.
จะไม่ใส่แว่นแล้วว่ะเดี๋ยวว่าจะไปทำเลสิกแล้วอ่ะ
ท็อปประเสริฐจังวะอยากมีแฟนแบบนี้บ้างอ่ะ
You have a nice girlfriend.
ยิ่งช่วงเนี้ยนางชอบน้อยเรื่องหนังสั้นของนางอยู่กูก็ต้องคอยสนับสนุนนางบอกว่าดีมากเตงสู้ๆนะคบกับไอ้นิกแล้วบอกว่า
งัวแล้วมึงก็รู้คนอย่างกูอ่ะไม่เคยมีแฟนเว้ย
เปิดใจหน่อยดิว่าเพื่อน
It used to be Ray being done with Top. Now it's all onto Boston.
ที่มึงแฉเลยคืนนั้นอะโคตรเฮี้ยเลยรู้ป่ะแล้วมึงยังไปอัดคลิปมันอีกอะ
Yeah.
แต่กูเมาคุกกี้ไงมึงต้องไปโทษคุกกี้แซนหนุนไม่ใช่กู
You still did it in the first place though, the recording.
มึงแม่งโคตรเฮี้ยเลยรู้ป่ะ
Yeah. But you still like him despite that. Yeah, exactly.
น่าชอบผู้ชายเป็นแบนนะมึงอะไรเอาบอสตันเดี๋ยวมึงเจอกูบ้าง
Ooh. Is he one of his regulars?
ทักไปไม่ตอบเลยนะ
หวังให้กูตอบมือก่อน
ก็ขอโทษไปแล้วไง
มึงยังกล้าทักกูอีกเหรอ
Oh, is he the one that recorded him?
ไม่อยากเป็นเพื่อนคนที่แอบถ่ายกูอะ
Oh, Nick, there's an insight into your future.
กลัวพ่อกูเสียชื่อเสียงนะว่ามันไปปล่อยไปกูไม่อายเลยหรอก
Is Nick into hacking? Can he do something like that?
โจทย์เยอะชิบหายเลยว่ะ
I can't say he doesn't deserve it.
กลัวสู้กูไม่ได้หรอกเฮ้ยโอ้โหมึงอะไรเยอะจังวะ
I really do wonder what Boston's reaction will be if he finds out that Nick took a video.
แค่เพื่อนกัน แต่ก็มีสนุกกันบ้างอะแม่
เตือนไว้เลยนะคะ ไอแบบว่าไม่มีอะไรสนุกเฉยๆเนี่ยระวังมันจะไม่สนุกไม่เฉยนะคะ
Probably a good idea to stop before you get your heart broken.
ทำวันเดียวก็หายแล้วรับรองนะว่าพรุ่งนี้มิวลืมตาตื่นขึ้นมาเนี่ยภาพชัดแจ๋ว
It is crazy how it works because I know someone that's had it and she said it was completely painless when it was done. And I just can't imagine how it can do something but not be painless. This could be our last time seeing you with glasses.
นมเย็นแก้วหนึ่งครับ
พอดีนมหมดค่ะรอแป๊บนึงได้ไหมคะกำลังให้พนักงานไปซื้อค่ะ
They always run in the same circles.
มาโรงพยาบาลเอาผ้ามาซักมั้ง
เรื่องในอดีตมึงก็ลืมไปบ้างเถอะ
That's such an easy thing to say when you're the one in the better position. However, I do think that
กูไม่ได้อยากเป็นเมียคนแบบมึงเว้ย
Sans X is even more at fault.
จริงๆมิวเขาก็ดูเป็นคนดีนะ
It's kind of like, I always have to compare things, so I'm sorry if anyone gets spoilers from this, but it's like in Moonlight Chicken, when Alan was really mad at Jim. It was one that he should have been more mad at because he was the one actually in the relationship. However, we haven't actually got a glimpse of Sans X yet, so if he does end up coming into the show somehow, maybe we'll see how resentful he is towards him as well as Top. But for now, because we only see Sand really mad at Top, it's like Top isn't the only one that did the bad thing. Still a really shitty thing he did, and I don't really think Sand should forgive him, but I just thought I'd say something a little bit on Top's side for a change.
กูได้ทุกคนที่กูอยากได้ปะแล้วมึงอะได้ใครบ้าง
I regret it already. Sand, you have every right to be mad at this guy.
เฮียยังไงก็เฮียงั้นแหละ
อเมริกาโน่เย็นโนไซรัปกับแอปเปิลโซดาได้แล้วค่ะ
Top is definitely trying to change, but he is still such a dickhead to people.
ขอให้มึงได้ของเร็วๆแล้วกัน
I was gonna say, I'm really annoyed that Top got served first there, but I guess it's just another example of him winning the metaphor.
เพราะมิวเขารู้ว่ามึงเป็นคนยังไงนะมึงเตรียมตัวไว้เถอะ
Is Sand gonna out the bid? Why are you smashing up your phone? He took a selfie with him. Now that is progress.
ยืมโทรศัพท์มึงหน่อยดินิกพอดีกูจะโทรหาแม่
Oh, he's going to get the recording from Nick's phone.
แต่กูลองเสียบกับคอมกูดูแล้วกันอ่ะเดี๋ยวกู
How's he gonna get the recording if Nick has his phone? That car?
โชคดีนะที่ยังเปิดติดอะแล้วนี่แม่มึงโอเคปะ
โอเคแล้วมึงเขาแค่นอนนิดหน่อยอะ
The distrustful part of myself would look at my call history and be like, wait, you didn't call anyone? Oh, is Nick like me? Did he look?
เราอยากให้ทอมมานอนข้างๆเรามากกว่า ไม่มานอนหรอ
He looks so
กำลังจะลง
funny.
ไป แต่ว่าตอนนี้เนี่ยเรากำลังดูแมวอ้อนอยู่อะถึงได้อ้อนมากเป็นพิเศษขนาดนี้เนี่ยไม่น่าเชื่อเลยเนาะว่าจากไอ้บอสตันจับคู่ให้วันไนท์สไตล์เล่นๆน่ะ
Neither can he.
โทษทีนะท็อปที่เรื่องมากกว่าจะให้เอาอะหวังว่าจะโอเคนะ
He's apologising for it. How did we all think that Mew was an evil guy? What if I blocked you in real life? Did his t-shirt say? I really hope that's foreshadowing. Is he gonna draw him? Hidden talents with Top? Playing pool alone. Oh, that's a sorry sight.
ไม่ตอบข้อความทั้งวันเลยนะโกรธกูเหรอคืนนั้นอะ
ไร้สาระ
นัดกูออกมาแค่เล่นพูลเหรอ
Is he gonna tell him?
มึงลองเปิดฟังดูดิ
Is he using Ray now? Sad!
ชอบไก่ตั้นเหรอ
How can he tell from the sound to their grunge?
มึงได้คิดมาจากไหน
ว่ามึงน่าจะพอเดาได้นะไอ้บอสตันคู่กับใครอยู่อะ
He's outed Nick as well.
กูรู้จักไอ้ท็อปมาก่อนไอ้ท็อปมันเคยแย่งแฟนเก่ากูอะแค่ไม่อยากให้คนดีแบบมิวไปโดนไอ้ท็อปหลอกเอาอะ
You do not give a shit, Sand.
Pero yan, di na.
Oh my god.
ที่มิวเขายังมีมึงอยู่ข้างๆอะ
Sand has a darker streak than I thought. But I guess like right now he's been hurt by all of them, hasn't he? Boston, Ray, and Top.
ไม่สนใจอะไรอยู่แล้วนี่ มึงเรียนไม่จบ มึงก็ไปอยู่นิวยอร์กกับแม่มึง
Oh,
แม่ตั้นแต่งงานมา
damn.
อยู่ที่นิวยอร์กถ้าไม่ผ่านจากที่นี่ก็ไปอยู่ที่นั่น มีแฟนยัง
มีทำไมพ่อน่ารำคาญจะตาย
นาน
Nick's thinking, oh shit, I need to help him study then.
บอกกูเลยอะเรื่องที่มึงจะไปนิวยอร์ก
The
Come
show
on,
could end
man,
with
no,
Boston just
Come on,
moving to
pull it
New York.
มึงก็เลยไม่อยากจริงจังอะไรที่นี่สักอย่างใช่ปะเพราะยังไงสุดท้ายมึงก็ไปอยู่แล้วอะ
You could just try and make an effort with your studies and graduate.
มึงกลัวเวลาความสุขของเราจะน้อยลงเหรอ มึงไม่ต้องกลัว ก่อนกูไปอ่ะ ยังไงมึงก็คือเบอร์หนึ่ง
Before you go.
กูไม่ได้อินกับมึงขนาดนั้นนะ
Oh,
นี่จริงๆเหรอ
but Boston, you know he is, so surely you should know that it's hurting him that you're leaving.
กูรู้นะ ว่ามึงอะชอบกู แต่กูก็อยากเจอมึงเรื่อยๆนะ มึงแค่อย่าดราม่าเกินก็พอ
Oh, I so want there to be a scene of Nick ditching him, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Boston always manages to persuade him to stay. High key, 50% of Neo and Mark's filming schedule must have just been making out.
ไอ้เฮียตันไอเล
Oh, okay, I am ready for this.
ทำอะไร
ก็ที่มึงเอาไก่ทอดไง
มึงรู้ได้ไง ใครบอกมึง
มันไม่สำคัญหรอกว่าคุณรู้ได้ไงอ่ะแต่นั่นเพื่อนมึงนะเว้ย
แล้วไงวะ กูเคยได้กับไอ้ท็อปก่อนที่มันจะเอากับไอ้มิวอีก
That's
ไม่ได้แล้วไม่เป็น
different.
ไรทุกคนก็แฮปปี้เอนดิ้ง ทุกคนอิ่ม
What is wrong with you?
ไอ้มิวไปทำอะไรให้มึงอ่ะมึงก็รู้ว่าไอ้มิวกับไอ้ท็อปอ่ะมันรักกัน
มันไม่ดีเองอะ
ทามมิ่งเฮียของมึงอ่ะ
You could have got it from
ประเด็น
anyone
คือมึงเอา
else.
ไม่เลือกเว้ยไอ้ตั้น
แต่กูว่าคนนี้กูเลือกแล้วนะ
Oh, oh. Whoa, he switched up.
มึงกำลังทำตัวเป็นเพื่อนสนิทที่แสนดีคอยดูแลปกป้องให้มิวอย่างนั้นเหรอ
Not everyone puts on an act.
เพราะมึงรอเสียบอยู่ รอจังหวะเขาเลิกกัน มึงก็ไปเป็นที่พักใจ จังหวะมันอ่อนแอกูว่ามึงได้แน่ๆปันตัวเรื่องนี้ไปบอกมันน่ะ มึงก็เฮี้ยพอๆกูแหละ
I feel like he actually spoke facts there, though.
แล้วมึงควรไหว้ขอบคุณกูได้ซ้ำที่กูทำให้มึงหลุดจากการเป็นเพื่อนสนิทคิดมาซื่อสักทีอะ
But how do you know that Mew is gonna allow that? That was kind of iconic from Boston, though. He just went like full Joker. He started off kind of like whimpering as if he was worried, and then the mask just dropped. He's gonna find out he got cheated on his birthday. Worse than sad, probably.
ขอแค่กูจบเกรดดีๆ แม่กูสุขภาพแข็งแรง แล้วก็มีเพื่อนดีๆ แบบพวกมึงไปตลอดอะ
The last statement was awful.
มันพาอันมากๆเลยนะคะที่พาตัวท็อปแบบนี้เนี่ยมาให้มิว
I don't know why she's so obsessed with
โอ้ย
Top.
ไอเรียนมันโสดนี่
วะ
ไม่เป็นไร เดี๋ยวกูหาให้นะยะ
What's the obsession with finding everyone a partner? You don't need one. Boston, do you want him to spit the truth? The way I see it, Ray is not as evil as Boston for revealing the truth. I am all for him telling me the truth because he deserves to know that his friend is a snake and his boyfriend cheated on him. Oh, I hope Ray tells him so bad because Boston is acting too smug with the digs.
ให้มิวอะอะไรเนี่ย ลองแกะดูดิ พิเศษสำหรับมิวคนเดียวเลยนะ
Oh, he's been drawing him for a while now.
โอเคหรือเปล่า ชอบไหม
That's actually really meaningful. I like that.
เคยมีใครเคยทำอะไรแบบนี้ให้เรามาก่อนเลยอะ
His top's a
เซอร์ไพรส์มากเลย
simp.
คบกับเราอะมันก็มีแต่เรื่องเซอร์ไพรส์แบบนี้แหละ
There will certainly be some surprises, I'm sure. Come on, Ray.
เอเล่
Tell him, tell him, tell
บ้า
him.
ในมึงอะทำไมไม่รักตัวเองเลยวะฮะเลกูบอกแล้วใช่ไหมว่าให้เลิกเล่นยาได้แล้วอะจะตายก่อน30นะเว้ย
Another foreshadow for that.
คนดีๆอย่างมึงอ่ะสมควรที่จะได้รับความรักดีๆนะเว้ยกูดีใจนะที่ได้เป็นเพื่อนกับมึงอ่ะ
You're not though. It breaks you inside every day.
เป็นเพื่อนกันไปแบบนี้ตลอดนะเว้ย
อย่าให้อะไรต้องมาเปลี่ยนมัน
Remember your words, please, Mew.
เรื่องข้างนอก
Oh no, tell
เฮ้ยมิว
him! Oh wait, actually it's his birthday. Maybe not tonight. Oh, but he will, won't he?
กูว่ามึงใส่แว่นน่ารักกว่านะ
Oh. Oh.
ใจไปทุกรา
I really thought he'd tell him.
ไหนคงต้องตาย
Oh, they brought this song back again.
ทุกคนครับ
ทำเพื่ออะไรของมึงอะ
He's not doing it like this. Oh.
แป๊บนึงดิวันนี้วันเกิดเพื่อนกูอ่ะ กูอยากพูดอะไรนิดนึง
San started this as well.
รักกันมาตลอดเลยอะพี่ว่ามันชอบมาบ่นให้ฟังนะพี่เพราะเธอไม่ค่อยมีเวลาให้มันทำแต่หนังสั้นส่งประกวดแต่ก็ไม่เคยชนะสักทีอะมันบอกว่ามันดูหนังสั้นเธอไม่รู้เรื่องด้วย
Oh my god! He's dragging everyone!
กูจะไล่พูดครบทุกคู่เลยด้านเพื่อนรักสรุปมึงเกิดนิกนี่ยังไงวะหรือมาเล่าให้กูฟังนะว่าบนเตียงเป็นไงบ้างที่มึงเคยเอาเรื่องคนอื่นมาเล่าให้กูฟัง
That wasn't as bad as it could have been for him.
ไม่ใช่คนแรกนะ
ไอ้เล็กมึงพอแล้วอะไรเหี้ย
กูไม่พอ
No, San, he's just getting to the good bit, the bit you wanted. Oh
แค่
no.
หาตังค์ไม่ใช่เหรอ ถ้าอยากได้ตังค์มากอะ
Oh no.
ก็มานอนกับกูดิ
Not again, Ray.
ไม่ค่อยมีใครรักแล้วก็หวังดีกับกูได้เท่ามึงเลยนะ กูเลยอยากขอให้มึงมีความสุขมากๆ ส่วนมึงไงท็อป ไอ้เหี้ย
I'm so excited.
กูรักกูดูแลมิวของกูดีขนาดไหนอะ
My
ว่ามึง
Mew.
จะเอามันไปอ่ะ
Mew, you need to hear this.
มึงวุ่นวายทำเหี้ยอะไร
He's asking what he did. Come on.
พอมึงไม่สมหวังเนี่ยมันก็จะพังคนอื่นใช่ปะมึงทำแบบเนี้ยไอ้มิวก็ไม่เอามึงหรอก
กูรู้
ยืนเงียบทำไมวะตัน
มึงอย่ามาห้ามกูไอ้มิว
Ray, you're really dragging this out.
มึงก็รู้ไอ้ทอมมันเหี้ยมิวไอ้เฮ้ยมิวถอยพวกมึง
No! He just pushed everyone away in one single moment there, and he didn't even get to tell the main thing. Sand! Oh, I bet Sam feels bad, and he really should, because that was kind of his fault. Oh, you telling me he still doesn't know? Oh, does he think, oh shit, he could know? Oh, that's so annoying. I really, really wish Mew knew. I don't want it to be dragged out for another 10 episodes. There isn't 10 episodes left, but multiple episodes.
มึงเมาเดี๋ยวกูขับให้
กูขับเองได้ไม่ต้อง
Don't
มาเสือก
drive. No, you
ขับเองได้เหี้ยอะไรวะ
can't.
มึงเดินมานี่ยังไม่ตรงเลยหยุดคิดเรื่องไอ้มิวหันไปสนใจกูบ้าง
Even Mew told you not to drive.
พวกกู
Oh.
เป็นห่วงมึงอะ
มึงยังไม่ห่วงกูทำไม
กูกับมึงไม่ได้เป็นเฮียอะไรกันหรอกแต่อย่างน้อยนะเว้ยกูก็ยังเป็นเพื่อนร่วมโลกเดียวกับมึง
And you're putting lives at risk.
ชีวิตมึงจะเสี่ยงแค่ไหนก็ได้นะเว้ยแต่มึงจะเสือกเอาชีวิตคนอื่นมาเสี่ยงด้วยดิวะ
ปล่อยกู หรือต้องให้กูจ่ายตังค์มึงให้กันเลย
Oh. Ray can be such a horrible person when he is inebriated on drink, drugs or otherwise. Like the way he just diminishes Sand down to being a whore or being paid for sex. Like has Sand never actually said that he slept with someone for money? Even if he had, he shouldn't be judged. But I don't remember an instance where he said that he's done that before. Ray's just offered it and he's refused. So why does he always bring that up when it comes to him? It's so infuriating. What Sand said there kind of continues on from what Mew said. Mew said, why can't you just love yourself? Sand has said, you can risk your life all you want, but don't put other people's at risk. So like they're kind of connected in the fact that he puts his life at risk and lives life with such disregard because he doesn't care about himself at all. And I guess at this moment he doesn't care about anyone else because he's just pushed them all away. It feels like one of those moments when someone pushes away all the people in their lives so that they can kill themselves. So hopefully that's not where this is heading. Someone cuts ties with everyone in their life, pushes them all away so that they hate him, and then they go off and kill themselves so that they think those people won't miss them because they've just fucked their lives up. But I'm sure some of them will. As much as I don't think they're good friends to each other, Ray is kind of included in that. I don't think he is the best friend either, but they're certainly not great friends to him. Besides, Mew has been a good friend over the time. I don't think Shum and Boston are good friends at all. They would still miss him, and as much as I, don't want it to happen, and I don't think Ray would succeed in killing himself even if he did try right now. I would be interested to see Boston's reaction to that. No, because he knows that Ray knew that's what he wanted to say in that situation. I wonder if Boston would feel guilt if Ray tried to commit suicide right now. But he's still gonna follow him after he just treated him like that.
คือเราไม่เข้าใจว่ะเชื่อม ทำไมต้องโกหกกันวะ หน้าที่ของแฟนนะก็คือต้องคอยสนับสนุนความฝันของแฟนป่ะด้วยคำชมหลอกๆกันนะเชื่อม เราไม่อยากใจร้ายอ่ะ
April was taking this pretty well. At the end of the day, it wasn't that bad of a thing that she
มีอะไร
said.
เนี่ยเราก็จะบอกพี่ว่าตรงๆเราขอโทษจริง
You don't need that protection. Song choice fitting again. Oh, he's gonna hug himself now though. That's tragic. He's creating a romantic setting for them. This has worked out absolutely horribly for top haters.
เมื่อไหร่เลมจะโอเคกับท็อปสักทีเนาะเราไม่อยากต้องเลือกใครเลยอะ
ก็มิวทั้งเป็นเพื่อนที่ดี เป็นแฟนที่ดี
เราอยากจะตอบแทนท็อปอะไม่อยากให้ท็อปลืมอันนี้เลย
Oh, what? Top gets a treat. Are you fucking serious?
น่ารักที่สุดเลยอะขอบคุณเหมือนกันนะ ที่ทำให้เราชอบตัวเองเวอร์ชันตอนนี้มากเลย
Top wins again.
เราขอของขวัญอีกอ
How
ย่างห
many
นึ่งได้
wins
ปะ
has he got this app? This night has ended with Top loving life. This is exactly what I didn't want. I feel like I'm making out like I hate Top more than I do. He's fine. I just want the truth to be out.
เราชอบเสียงท็อปเวลามีเซ็กจังเลยอะเสียงแบบไหนอะเสียงแบบนี้ไง
What? What? He sent it to him.
ส่งอะไรมา
กูไม่ได้คาดหวังอะไรจากเรื่องนี้นะเว้ย
So he
กูรู้ว่าเขาก็คง
punched
จะไม่โอเค
him
อะ
after he
แต่กูต้องบอกมึงจริง
knew.
ๆว่ะ
That is so iconic.
มิวไปมาจากไหน
มึงทำนี้กับกูได้ไงวะ ขอไปตั้นมานานแล้วหรือยัง
The night you got locked out and he didn't pick up.
หลังจากนั้นมึงไม่ได้เอากลับไปตั้นเลยใช่ปะ
You said you
Bumili
tell
ako,
the
di ba?
truth from now on.
ก็วันงานที่โฮเทล
ตอนที่มึงมาส่งกูใช่ปะเลยบอกว่าพ่อตามไง คือขับรถไปเอากับมันใช่ปะใช่ไหม แล้วทำไมกูต้องมารู้เรื่องเฮียเนี่ย ในวันที่กูรักแล้วกูให้มึงทุกอย่างแล้วอะ
I know that's the worst part.
มึงร่วมมือกันใช่ปะ
Well, no,
มึงกลับมาหัว
but
คนที่ไม่เคยโดนใครเอาอย่างกูใช่ปะ
Austin had
ส
a
นุก
big
มากปะ
part.
มิว
ดีปะที่มันรู้ว่ากูทำเฮียอะไรเองไม่เป็น
That's
เลย
the
อะ
thing. Can I just say, Book is slaying this scene right now. I think this scene might live in my head rent free forever because how iconic is that? Because Mew was inexperienced and he's just given his virginity to this guy. He's fallen in love for the first time. This betrayal probably is like even bigger than if it was someone that had been in multiple relationships beforehand, because then your insecurities start coming out of like, oh, this was all a game, which is exactly what I thought it was at the start as well. I thought Toph and Boston were playing some kind of game with Mew. Probably every theory that we've all had about their relationship from the start of this show till now is running through Mew's head in one fell swoop. A lot of us have been so distrustful of Top and Boston this whole time. Now Mew suddenly got that like all at once, and so he just thinks that it's all been a lie. They've been making fun of him, and that just really messes with your head, doesn't it?
กูไม่มีค่าพอให้มึงรักกูแค่คนเดียวใช่ปะ
Oh, now that is creepy. That reminds me of... I remember Jojo posting a tweet saying that Mew was in his lover era. That just screams like a Reputation era now. Oh my god. That had like so many twists and turns involved. Holy moly. I thought like it was all building up to this getting revealed at Mew's party. But all the other stuff involved, like Sand being the one to instigate it by telling Ray and kind of like manipulating him by using his feelings for Mew into telling him the truth. And then also Ray confronting Boston about it first, and Boston thinking he had the upper hand. And flashing to the party with Ray almost telling Mew but then thinking he didn't. And then the big outing scene of Ray just shitting on everybody, which was kind of satisfying because they're not the best people. And also that might have actually been a good thing for Shum and April's relationship. Seeing him go off on them and that being the one piece of information that he didn't reveal, it was just like, oh, I thought this is all coming to he's not gonna find out for another few eps. But he knew all along and he revealed it. And I think that the reason he probably punched Ray was to shut him up, because he wanted the moment. He didn't want it to be revealed like that. He wanted to be the one to expose that he knew to Top, because it kind of is his information to confront him with. It would have been so public and awkward, and he knew what Ray was wanting to say, so like it would have been really embarrassing for him to have to hash out all the dirty laundry in front of everyone. So he wanted that private moment of like making Top be vulnerable and then just smashing it in his face. So I kind of get that why he wanted to shut Ray up. It is harsh though, because you know, from Ray's point of view, he's just told Mew, and then Mew punching him is kind of him like taking Top's side yet again. So to Ray, it's like he's lost everything now, because he told Mew the information that he's just been cheated on, and yet from where he stands, Mew and Top are still together, and Mew wasn't letting on that he's going to be like dumping Top or anything. So he was just thinking like, how are you possibly still with him when I love you so much and I'm right here? You're sticking with this guy. And then he punched him, and that was just the last straw, wasn't it? Which is why I really do think Ray was just on a complete self-destruct mode, because he told Mew, and you didn't leave the party or confront him or anything. He stayed at the party. It must have been really confusing. This doesn't condone Ray's actions at all though. Like, it wasn't really a fair thing for him to do, and he certainly shouldn't be driving off drunk. That's like the worst bit of it for me, like his disregard for other people's lives. He kind of has as little disregard for them as he does his own when he's on substances. Thankfully, it looks like Sand saved him based on that preview there. What I dislike about this is that people are aware that Ray has a problem, but no one does anything to really help him. Like, they called him a burden and stuff in the first few episodes predominantly, so we kind of got that insight that the friendship group isn't that solid and they're not that great. Mew tells him to stop doing drugs, stop drinking, but like, it's not as easy as that, is it? Like, you can't just tell someone to stop and they'll be like, alright, I'll stop, because he's addicted. And I want someone to do something to actually help him stop. Like, just telling him to stop won't make him. But I want someone to like set up a program for him, or get him enrolled in rehab. Just do something to kind of set him on the way. Do it with him even. Like, say, I'll go sober with you. I want someone to care about him that much to really put the steps in place for him to be sober, because like, they all know he has a problem, but they still go to bars every night and stuff like that. That's not the best place for an alcoholic or a drug addict to be. Halfway through the show now, and like, it's been known since that Ray's an addict since the very beginning, and nothing has been done to combat this. He's just like spiraling more and more, and no one's doing anything about it. It is all up to him at the end of the day, and I know it is his own life, but like, addicts need help. I hope we do get like a healing journey from Ray, but I'm not quite sure if we will, because there's half of the show left. Like, will that be the catalyst there? Like, if he got into an accident and Sand saved him, like, I just ruined everything, I need to sober up. But I don't know. We now have news that Boston might be moving to New York if he fails university, which he probably will if he does. Well, I don't know, how much does the hostel contribute towards their grade? Because it seems like they're doing really well with that and the teacher's impressed. So if they get a good grade on that, who knows, he might not end up flunking out. If he does fail, he'll be off to New York, and so that kind of broke Nick's heart. What broke my heart was seeing Nick try and comfort Boston and Boston pushing him away, and then Nick comforting himself. Tragedy, guys. That is awful, and I felt so bad for Nick then. Boston had a kind of iconic scene in the scene with Ray, like, and even next episode he's just like owning up to being a bitch, which is his only saving grace, I guess. He is horrible and he owns up to it. He never pretends to be anything that he's not. Even with Nick, I don't like the way he treats Nick sometimes, because he really does like manipulate him into staying when Nick tries to leave. He does use Nick's feelings to his advantage a lot, but he never promises anything more than what they are, and that is the only good thing about him. That ending scene, absolutely iconic. I think that the emotions were very rife in that scene as well. Like, you could feel the betrayal on Mew's side and how insecure that must have made him. Like, he suddenly started having all these questions, and I feel like they're all questions that we've posed throughout this whole thing. But like, it's such a big betrayal, considering Top is his first love, his first time, his first everything. It's awful. And I can't wait for Mew and Boston to confront each other, or Mew to confront Boston, because Boston is worse in the situation, which is really funny considering how I was on about Sand, Top and his ex earlier. I was like, Top isn't as bad in the situation as Sand's ex, because Sand's ex was the one that cheated. But when it's with a friend, it's different, right? The friend is just as guilty, and in Boston's case he was even more guilty because he was pursuing him for such a long time before Top gave in, and it was really early on in Top and Mew's relationship as well. Boston was just the absolute worst. He has such little disregard, and he said to Ray as well, he was like, I don't hate Mew in the slightest, I just wanted more of Top. But it's like, how can you not think about your friend's feelings? I don't understand. It's hard to comprehend, and Ray couldn't seem to comprehend it either. I feel like drunk Ray, or like high Ray, I guess, is the bad version really, because we've seen him drunk a lot and he's not been that bad. I guess like high Ray is kind of like normal Boston, because Boston on a normal day doesn't really care about how everyone feels and is just out for himself, and the same kind of goes with Ray. He doesn't really care about the pain that he might inflict on people when he's drunk. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching my reaction to episode 6 of Only Friends. If you want to watch my uncut reactions, the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for episode 7. Bye.
I like 'em sweet but naughty, pimples on the cheeks. I bet you taste like berries, so how could it